Synthesis of Kazakh and world traditions in art in these sculptures can be seen to the naked eye. The master who created them for many years was in search of his own style. He was trying himself in many different kinds of art.
У каждого художника свой путь.
Every artist has his own way of life, his own way to creativity, his own love of art. Each comes at different times, and each comes at a time in which he's ready. And I think that for many artists, sometimes it takes years, sometimes it takes the whole life to find the art that is completely expresses his thoughts, feelings, and emotions. I started with, well, I dabbled in different media. I dabbled in batik, I dabbled in painting, I dabbled in graphic design at the computer. It was very interesting experience.
Интересный опыт.
Living stories frozen in stone. Almost all subjects performed by masters suggest multiple meanings and interpretations of a deep dive into the historical material. Vera Smiley was introduced to clay not long ago, but she fell in love with ceramics for life, for the wealth of opportunities it offers, for a hidden warmness inside.
Работа в керамике подразумевает очень долгий процесс, конечно. Прежде всего, это...
Work in ceramics is a very long process. Of course, first of all, you need to prepare clay, which is not always of a good quality and limits the ambitions of the artist. Then, a long technological process. It is firing, it is working with color, working with different components. What can be said about Vera? She's a perfectionist. While she's working, she exactly knows what she does. And yet, if she won't achieve the result, she will continue to improving and redoing almost everything until she sees needed result.
Она бесконечно переделывает, переобжигает, и результат, в общем-то, налицо.
Every artistic concept requires a special type of clay. One type can be used in pure form, other requires sieving and mixing in order to obtain a material suitable for operation.
Иногда глину приходится покупать в Алма-Ате, потом в чемодане везти ее в Астану.
Sometimes I buy clay in Almaty, then in a suitcase I carry it to Astana. We have to buy crude clay from a local ceramics artist who travels once a year outside the city and gathers the clay for himself. It is very interesting, but unfortunately you have to spend time of the creative process to work.
Для творческого процесса, время на подготовку материалов к работе.
Ceramic sculptures of Vera Smiley attract with its filigree and diversity. The selected direction is equally good at master and realistic and abstract direction. Master, according to critics, has managed to correct accents in her work. She moved some innuendo and slightly concealed the true beauty. Sometimes it seems that in these works a good humor intertwined with the philosophical understanding of what she sees.
Действительно, есть сестра, они очень близко связаны, и здесь...
Vera has a sister. They are closely related, and here, in this work, she expresses the idea of proximity of blood and the difference after all. Or the Galapagos, for example, the work of mermaid with a turtle. This is her recollection of swimming in the Galapagos island when she swam far enough that she was caught between the rocks and the sea, and suddenly there were turtles huge with whom she was able to swim, and all those impressions of the sun, water, contact with nature resulted in this work.
Прикосновение с природой вылилось в такую работу.
three-dimensional arrangements with a very curious presentation become a real decoration of the exhibition. The viewer will not see here a photographic impression of a frozen figure. He will see the mood and state of mind of the sculptor and may even hear that same story.